Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host, and today we're exploring The Advantage: Why Organizational Health Trumps Everything Else in Business by Patrick Lencioni. In this powerful and practical book, Lencioni argues that the ultimate competitive advantage for any organization isn't strategy, technology, or innovation, it's organizational health. He makes the case that healthy organizations, where teams work cohesively and trust each other, are more effective, productive, and resilient. Let's dive into Lencioni's approach, so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. In The Advantage, Lencioni defines organizational health as the alignment and smooth functioning of a company's people, culture, and structure. He believes that a healthy organization has 4 essential components: a cohesive leadership team, clarity across the organization, effective communication, and consistent reinforcement of values. According to Lencioni, when organizations focus on these elements, they create an environment where people work together toward common goals, trust one another, and feel engaged, all of which drive superior performance. Unlike traditional business improvements that are often technical or tactical, organizational health requires leaders to foster genuine trust, commitment, and transparency throughout the company. The first step toward organizational health, according to Lencioni, is building a cohesive leadership team. This means developing a group of leaders who trust each other deeply, communicate openly, and are committed to shared goals. Lencioni emphasizes the importance of vulnerability-based trust, where team members feel safe admitting mistakes and asking for help. He argues that without this level of trust, teams tend to avoid meaningful discussions, creating silos and fostering unhealthy competition. To build cohesion, leaders must model openness, prioritize the team's collective success, and engage in honest dialogue that confronts issues head-on. When leaders trust each other, they set a standard for the entire organization, creating a culture of openness and collaboration. Once a cohesive leadership team is in place, Lencioni explains the importance of creating organizational clarity. This clarity revolves around 6 critical questions. Why do we exist? How do we behave? What do we do? How will we succeed? What is most important right now? And who must do what? Lencioni believes that when leaders provide clear answers to these questions, everyone in the organization understands the core purpose, values, and priorities. This clarity helps avoid confusion and misalignment, allowing employees to make decisions that align with the organization's goals. Leaders must frequently communicate this clarity to ensure that everyone remains focused and connected to the organization's purpose. Communication is the next critical component. Lencioni argues that once clarity is established, leaders need to overcommunicate it. While it might feel repetitive, constant reinforcement is essential to ensure that every employee internalizes the company's purpose, priorities, and values. Lencioni encourages leaders to deliver clear and consistent messaging through multiple channels, team meetings, one-on-one conversations, and written communication. By doing so, they help embed the organization's principles deeply into its culture. Effective communication also involves listening, which allows leaders to understand team concerns and foster an environment where people feel heard and valued. To sustain organizational health, Lencioni emphasizes the need for reinforcing clarity through human systems. This involves integrating the organization's values and priorities into every process, from hiring and onboarding to performance reviews and compensation. Lencioni argues that it's not enough to talk about values. Leaders must ensure that those values are reflected in the way the organization operates. For instance, if teamwork is a core value, then performance evaluations should assess employees on their ability to collaborate. By aligning systems and processes with the company's purpose, leaders create an environment where employees are consistently reminded of what matters most, which strengthens commitment and accountability. Lencioni also discusses the concept of creating a rallying cry, a short-term priority that everyone in the organization can rally around. This priority serves as a unifying goal, focusing the team's energy on something achievable and impactful. For example, a company might have a rallying cry to increase customer satisfaction over the next quarter. By having everyone work toward this shared objective, organizations create momentum and a sense of accomplishment, building trust and reinforcing the value of working together. The rallying cry ensures that people are not only aligned with the organization's long-term vision, but are also making tangible progress toward meaningful goals in the short term. Throughout The Advantage, Lencioni emphasizes that organizational health requires continuous effort. Leaders must consistently reinforce the values, goals, and priorities to maintain a cohesive and focused team. He points out that achieving and sustaining health is an ongoing process, not a one-time task. This commitment to maintaining organizational health requires leaders to address issues directly and work to improve team dynamics whenever necessary. Lencioni argues that it's not about having a perfect team or flawless processes, but rather about constantly striving to improve how people work together. Lencioni also shares insights on how to handle difficult conversations and conflicts. He argues that avoiding conflict for the sake of harmony is a common mistake that ultimately harms teams. Constructive conflict, when managed well, can lead to better decisions, more innovative ideas, and stronger relationships. Leaders who embrace healthy conflict create an environment where everyone feels free to express their opinions and challenge assumptions, leading to more thoughtful, well-rounded decisions. Ultimately, TheAdvantage is a call to action for leaders to prioritize the health of their organizations above all else. Lencioni believes that while strategy, technology, and innovation are essential, none of these elements can reach their full potential in an unhealthy organization. By focusing on creating a cohesive, aligned, and engaged team, leaders can unlock their organization's potential, fostering resilience, adaptability, and lasting success. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. If you enjoyed this exploration of TheAdvantage, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading. And remember, true success starts with a healthy organization.